The following is a transcript of a conversation between Matías De Stefano, referred to as me, and his higher self, referred to as I am. October 2nd, 2020, Service. I am. Maybe it has been difficult this month for many because the process of analysis and identification is not easy. Ordering all the messy things in the subconscious and the unconscious usually brings to light many things that we did not want to see or we refused to accept. Being meticulous in the act of separating the chaff from the wheat can be exhaustive, but nevertheless it is the only way to know what story to spend the coldest of winters. Me. Yes, self-observation, deep looking, but above all the enumeration of concepts, the lists of things we have done or not done that have happened to us or we seek to happen to us. Going through personal history again is not an easy task. We tend to have all this in mind fluttering, or not even, we usually leave it to the physical system, to biology, without consciously taking charge of it. It has been difficult, hard, very schematic, but completely useful and necessary. I am. The energy of Virgo, from I analyze, is the counting of the seeds for the harvest. Those who hope to sow a new humanity need to know what they are sowing, because every seed comes from a tree or plant, and if we do not know that origin, its qualities, attributes, properties, we will have no idea what is the special care of them or the potentials that they will give us. Therefore, to go to the family tree is to understand the potential of the seed that is inside of you, of your body that is the fruit of that tree. And that tree is in a forest, and the forest in an ecosystem, and the same in a continent within a world. Understanding each of the parts and interactions that have made the existence of the seed possible is key to understanding how it should be sown, watered, protected, cultivated, and harvested, but also its attributes in use, what it will leave us, what it will grant us. Knowing the tree will make you get better fruits. Me. It makes sense, and I feel like all those aspects, branches, leaves, flowers, roots, bark, even your insects and fungi, everything has made sense, and it has also given me the vision that there is always something new to discover. It is not a path of simple assimilation and advancement, but of constant return. You do not cut down the tree because it has already borne fruit, because it has many other uses, and sometimes it is enough to sit in its shade to discover aspects that we had not seen before. I am. The tree is the toroid, with its roots and its crown. It surrounds you, encompasses everything you are, and as much as your fruit is different and unique, and your seeds have different potentialities, the information of each leaf, flower, branch, root of the trunk will always live in you. The apple does not fall far from the tree, they say. The fruits continue before the shelter, care, and protection of the great Taurus, the mother of the entire forest. Me. Virgo, the mother, the feeling of being present, is the symbol of service. Is Virgo Mother Earth? I am. This constellation reminds you of the beautiful maiden who harvests the seeds of humanity, who protects every living being, who nurtures the children of creation, who gives a place to each individual, who feeds life. Virgo is the symbol of Earth that takes the first step towards existence, that is ready to serve life. Beyond the order, she is the mother who takes care of her children. The word service often has a negative connotation due to its use in imperial Rome. Today you interpret serve with the action of being under someone's command, of being useful. It serves me or it doesn't serve me, as a tool. The usefulness of an individual is based on his ability to serve. In Rome, the servants were the slaves, who under the command of the masters of the house, of the domus, precisely, dominated. Thus, the servants of Rome were the slaves of the empire, of Caesar. After Christianity, the servants were helpful to God and his king, Jesus Christ. In the Middle Ages, the serfs were under the orders of the king and the feudal lords. Then, in colonialism, the servants were the slaves of the colonies. In the Industrial Revolution, men and women became helpful to industry, and today we are in the era of services. This is how, until our day, whoever is at our service is at our mercy, and we can indicate and do what we want with them. Thus it goes without saying that Mother Earth, being the Virgo at the service of humanity, is the one who must be at our mercy and be useful to us. But originally this was not so. The true origin of the word service comes from the Indo-European servo, which means guardian. Me. So in the past, the one who protected and cared for the house, the domus, was called a servant. That in Rome he used to be a slave, and that's how the concept got passed. I am. Exactly. Save, protect, care is the true meaning of being at the service. Mother Earth is the one who protects, who nourishes, cares for, safeguards life. She is the great guardian of nature, of all beings, from the smallest to the largest, and unconditionally, as every mother should do, she is ready to take care of her children, no matter how capricious they are. Therefore, here the question arises, are you in the service of the earth? Do you take care of your mother as she takes care of you? Me. The spiritual concept of being at service takes on another meaning then, not of submission, but of empowerment. To put myself at the service, I must not relegate my power before the master. I should not dispose all that I am in favor of the strength of another and do what the other pleases, but rather putting myself at the service implies taking back my strength and defending, caring for, protecting the world, the earth. Of course, I'm at the service. I am. Sit under the toroidal tree that represents the arms of this mother that cradles your fruit and seed, and acknowledge, if you are truly willing to be of service to Mother Earth, then you must acknowledge how many times in your life you have been of service to her, both to her and to others. Acknowledge what being in service has meant to you throughout your life. What is your concept of being helpful? Go to the memories of your life in which you consider that you have been helpful to others, both in the moments in which you put yourself in service and in those in which you were forced to be. Write them down. It is time to re-signify the concept, because to carry out the task of bringing consciousness to the world, you must be completely open to true service, having cleared your preconceptions. So remember them will help you to identify where they are embedded in your body and memory. And when you see them and write them down, you can put the intention to recover your power, the one that only you allowed yourself to lose, to resurface in the arms of the mother. Me. I am at the service because I am the servant of Mother Earth. I am. And in this recognition, the mother will be eternally your servant, your guardian, your protector, bathing every step you take on the path of life with blessings, fertility, and order.
Heart